With another holiday season upon us, it's time for me to review yet another Christmas game. This one is the official Father Christmas for the Commodore 64. And I'm pleased to say that it's at least somewhat better than Days Before Christmas, the holiday game I reviewed last year. So anyway, let's get into it. The official Father Christmas for the Commodore 64. Admittedly, the game's graphics aren't as polished as many other holiday-themed games. But for a C64 game, they actually look pretty good. Santa Claus looks big, fat, red, and jolly like he's supposed to, and the backgrounds are nice and festive. All in all, it looks pretty good. As for the controls, they're very basic. You move left, right, up, and down with a keypad, and the control button allows you to drop presents in the sleigh riding levels. However, these controls do have some problems. For example, when Santa has to take ladders, you have to line them up just right, otherwise he won't go up or down them. Which gets really frustrating, especially when you're trying to avoid a fucking elf. Another problem is the looseness of the sleigh in the sleigh riding levels. The controls are just too fucking sensitive. You try to line Santa's sleigh up to drop these presents, and he's weaving back and forth like an alcoholic driving a fucking Prius. I just wish they had tightened these controls up a bit more, because they're just too wobbly. Even the sleigh in Days Before Christmas had better controls than this, and the last thing I want to do is praise that fucking game. Anyway, moving on, the gameplay is divided into 3 different stages. In the first one, you play as Santa in his workshop, and your mission is to reassemble Santa's sleigh one piece at a time. What the fuck is it doing all chopped up anyway? Did a bunch of car thieves tear it up in a chop shop and then send it back to Santa in pieces? But in any event, you have to bring all these pieces together and assemble Santa's sleigh. Sounds easy, right? Well, it would be fucking easy if it wasn't for these goddamn fucking elves. If you've got a piece and these little fucking cocksuckers touch you, you lose it. But you can't avoid these little bastards by standing in certain spots, like here. Although sometimes they can be really fucking cheap by running into you from off screen. Yeah, you better keep running, you little shit, because if I catch you, I'm gonna punch your ass into the South Pole. One other thing is that these sleigh pieces keep on appearing in random spots, so you can't just remember where they are and get them. Once you find the hiding spots from these elves, though, it gets a lot easier. You just let the elves run by and then run back to the reindeer with each piece. The game does have a time limit, but it's so slow that you should have enough time to get all the pieces. And isn't that timer so cute? Ooh, it just warms the cockles of my heart. Next comes the second stage, and it is dirt easy. You select certain toys from the list, and then you collect them as they drop down from the ceiling. But there are other toys mingled with them as well. Get the correct ones and you get points. Get the wrong ones and you don't get shit. You really can't lose this level. From there, the last stage is going around the world and delivering the presents to all the kiddies. And I guess the game designers really wanted to make you feel like you were going on a round-the-world trip with Santa, because they send you everywhere! Christ, the only place they don't send you to is North Korea! And that's probably because they don't want you getting blasted out of the fucking sky! Anyway, you go around all these countries and you drop presents to the kids. But as I mentioned, the loose controls make it difficult to do this. What makes it even worse, though, is all the goddamn shit in the sky! Clouds, planes, birds... I mean, they got every fucking thing coming at you. There's just like so much shit in the sky that it's just crazy. And if a present hits one of these objects, it either knocks it off course or takes it away. I have no fucking idea what a cloud's gonna do with a Christmas present, but there you go. One of the few blessings of this game is that you got plenty of time to beat these levels. So at least you can take your time dropping these presents. Once you manage to finally beat all these sleigh riding levels, the game is over. And you get a fairly decent ending. But guess what? You can't lose this game! If you run out of time, the game says that the elves just do everything for you. Well, I guess they just didn't want the kids losing and feeling bad on Christmas. So who could blame them? Music-wise, the game's songs aren't that bad. The main theme is Jingle Bells, and it's a decent rendition. Here, listen. As you can tell, it's not bad. Unfortunately, it just keeps on looping constantly. I feel like one of those poor department store employees over the holiday season. They have to listen to the same Christmas songs over and over until it drives them fucking crazy! But to be fair, the game does have 2 other Christmas songs. Namely, We Wish You a Merry Christmas and God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. Here, listen. And like Jingle Bells, they're not bad. I just wish they had put a few more different Christmas songs in there. But it's all good. Just mute the sound and put on some Bing Crosby. You'll be fine. Despite my issues with the game, I did actually enjoy it. Frankly, there are so many bad Christmas games out there that I'd rather have Rudolph ass-rape me with his fucking antlers than play them. Thankfully, though, this game is a rare exception. So in conclusion, I'd recommend this game for some quick fun over the holiday season. And in closing, I'd like to wish all of my subscribers a Merry Christmas. This is Filmin' Stuff, signing off. Thanks for watching. Frankly, there are so many bad Christmas games out there that I'd rather have Rudolph ass-rape me with his fucking antlers than play them.